Hi everyone, in this video I'll be working through the solution to Skill Builder 11.7 and we're building on from Skill Builder 11.6 where we use the ideal gas law, which is PV is equal to nRT, but this time our variable units aren't going to be in the unit of choice, which remember for pressure is atmosphere, volume is liters, amount is mole, and then temperature has to be in Kelvin. So in this example you see that they have how much volume does? We have 0.556 moles of gas, and that's in the correct units. We have pressure is 715 millimeters of mercury, and this has to be converted to atmospheres because we need to use pressure in atmospheres in the ideal gas law. We're given the temperature as 58 degrees Celsius, but that too needs to be changed to Kelvin. And our volume is going to be in liters, but we don't know that. So before we plug these numbers into our ideal gas law, we first need to do our conversion. So 58 degrees Celsius, I'm going to add 273 to that. That gives us 331 kelvins, so that's great. Now I have to do pressure, and I'm going to do my pressure over here. If I want to convert from millimeters of mercury to atmospheres, I remember that 1 atmosphere is equal to 760 millimeters of mercury, and that's from our constants table. So you'd have to look back, find out how many atmospheres or how many millimeters of mercury are equal to 1 atmosphere, and then you can use that in your conversion. So I have 715 millimeters of Hg. I want to change that into atmospheres, so I need to multiply. 1 atmosphere is 766 millimeters of Hg. So my number of atmospheres are going to be 715 divided by 760, so 0.941 atmospheres. So not quite 1 atmosphere. So that conversion for my pressure is next, 0.941 atmospheres. Now that my units are all in the correct type for this equation, I can now plug them in. So I'm going to have PV equals nRT. My pressure is 0.941. I don't know my volume, so I just keep that as the variable. I do know my amount. It's 0.556 moles. R is my ideal constant, which is always the same, 0.0821, and then times by my temperature in Kelvin, which I figured out to be 331 kelvins. I'm going to combine all the terms on this side, so I'm going to multiply them together, and I get 15.11 is equal to 0.941 times my volume. Now I want to isolate my volume on this side by bringing the 0.941 over to the other side, and to do that I do the opposite operation. So if I'm multiplying here, I'm going to divide by 0.941. That cancels out. Whatever I do to that side, I also have to do to this side. So my volume is going to be 15.11 divided by 0.941, which is 16.1 liters, which is my final answer. So here is the full solution to Skill Builder 11.7. building on from 11.6. The only difference here is that some of my variables are given in a unit that I can't use in my ideal gas law. So I have to convert first to the preferred units and then use those new conversions in the ideal gas law. That's great. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.